Hey guys, what's going on? It is Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. I am in South Loup, Nebraska, and this is Davis Creek Reservoir. I'm gonna make this quick because there's a lot of people putting their boats in. This is the boat ramp. Parking area. 1,140 acres. This is a large lake. It's been a while since I've done a big lake, so it's no windy. It's a little windy, but there's hardly any wind. So I'm gonna get in and just putz around, show you guys what this place looks like. Okay, sorry about that goofy, quick, out of breath intro. I dragged the kayak down to the boat ramp and there's like a line of people trying to get in, and there's not enough room for a trailer with a boat and me. And I'm trying to get the camera set up and I'm trying to talk to you guys, and it's like, okay, so then I had to move the kayak up onto the sidewalk, the boardwalk. Anyway, this is Davis Creek Reservoir. I'm in South Loup, Nebraska. I'm about 3 hours and 15 minutes from home. I'm staying in Ord. I stayed in Ord 3 weeks ago, a month, and I did a handful of lakes in this area. So I brought my parents with me. I asked them if they wanted to take a quick weekend trip, and they said yes. So we got into Ord yesterday and we did some goofing around. Today they are just sightseeing the small towns in this area while I do this. Like I said, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's 9:15 now. I just plan on doing this lake today. I thought about bundling Sherman Reservoir with this too, but Sherman is a really large lake, just like this one. It's bigger than this one. So this is, there we go. This is 1,140 acres. It's been a while since I've been on a big lake. So they kind of make me nervous with all these speedboats and jet skis, but there is a no wake zone and I am in it right now. It's kind of in this little inlet area. So I think I just might stay close to that. But boy, what a beautiful, beautiful lake. It's a beautiful area, kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of a hidden place. But there's camping. You guys probably saw that as I drove in. There's a lot of camping spots. Wow, and you can see the water line, how high this lake was at one time. Check this out. Look at the line on the trees. So this reservoir was really high at one point. That's crazy. So yeah, the plan is just kind of just paddle around. Nothing too exciting here. I can't remember the last time I did a really large lake like this. I think it was maybe Lewis and Clark up in Crofton, but I stayed close to shore that whole time. So this lake has a lot of little fingers coming off of it, little coves. So like right here, here's the end of it. So I'm gonna turn around and start heading the other direction. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let the lake do all the talking, and let's cue the music. Again, this is Davis Creek Reservoir. I am in South Loup, Nebraska. Let's go. It is so calm out here. That's why I picked this weekend. It said no wind all weekend. And boy, they were right. This is crazy. The water's like glass. It was a little windy at the boat ramp, and it kind of had me concerned. No, this is, once you get out here, wow, this is terrific. This is a lake that I would not want to be on if it was, you know, 20 plus or even 10 plus with the wind. I'd be fighting these waves like crazy. This is downright beautiful. Look at these roots. Wow, that's crazy. Lots of exposed roots. Can't believe the water line on those trees. This reservoir must have been really, really high at some point. I'm catching some waves right now from a boat. There's the reservoir wall right there in front of us. And I'm gonna pull over. I need to fix the seat. I got in too quick at the boat ramp and the seat's all messed up. It's not very comfortable. Well, this is that kind of mud where you sink up to your knees. Yeah, my paddle, holy smokes. Okay, never mind. Well, I can fix it while I'm sitting here. There we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting out. This is some pretty serious mud right here. But this erosion right here on this little hill, that's where the water line was, way up there. That's crazy. I thought maybe this lake had a sandy bottom, but it doesn't. It's pretty muddy. We're kind of in the sand hills. As we drove here, the terrain was becoming sand hilly, if you will. It was starting to look kind of pretty, and you could see the rolling hills. Yeah, it's just a beautiful area. I don't see any birds out on the water. No wildlife yet. This will either be a really long video or a really short video. When I do these big lakes, I hate just filming non-stop of me just paddling into endless water. That's kind of boring. So I try to just splice it up and make it like a, 10-minute video. Or I could do the opposite and just include everything, make it a 45-minute video. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Either way, I can knock this lake off my list. I don't think you can drive up there. There is a road probably for maintenance, but I don't think it's a public road. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Oh man,
looks like a bunch of swans. That would have been awesome to get the camcorder out and zoom in on those things. Let's see if they land. That would have been great. Looks like there's about 20 of them. I'm just gonna chill right here and see if they land. Oh, a fish just jumped right next to me. Yeah, looks like they're just gonna hang out in the sky for a while. That would have been cool. There's a big bird. Looks like a big hawk. Well, they're coming around. Yeah, they probably see me sitting here and they're just waiting for me to move on. Man, that would have been cool. They were right around this corner of this wall. Then you got this hawk right here that's kind of circling around here above my head. Yeah, this is cool. So quiet and peaceful. Wow. And there's hardly anybody out. I'm counting maybe 5 boats. So the threat of big waves and somebody running into me is pretty slim. Looks like everybody's pretty respectful. I do see some white birds in front of us. I wonder if I can get the camcorder out and zoom in. Let's try it. Let's get her out. Kind of got one. I can't really see what it is. It's too far. Let's see if we can get closer. Yeah, that's a ways out. There we go. I still can't tell what they are. I'm wearing sunglasses. Some kind of a duck. They're pretty. Sorry if the camera's shaky, you guys. I'm really trying. Yeah, some kind of a waterfowl. Very pretty. I'm still catching some waves from that boat. I better hold on here. Maybe like a seagull? Some kind of a waterfowl. Very pretty. I'm still catching some waves from that boat. I better hold on here. Alright, I'm putting this thing away. Look at this view. That kind of gives a perspective of how big this lake is. So all the way down there and to the right is where I put in. Well, I'm almost to the other side of the lake. Behind us is the reservoir wall where we were just at. I've been out on the water for almost an hour. And an hour is about my limit. That's about the time when my feet start falling asleep. Maybe I can find a place over here to pull over. And it's not a big muddy mess. Nice and cool back here in the shade. This feels great. It's getting pretty hot out there in the sun. It's supposed to get up to 95 today. It was 76 when I got in. Wow, this is really pretty. Look at this. There's no way. Look at that water line. So, I'm gonna put an arrow on the screen to show you guys the water line. Look how high that water was. There's no way. That's like another 5 feet? That is crazy. Those 5 little trees right there, those 6 trees. You can see the water line. That is absolutely nuts. That had to be so high. Wow. You can see it on the trees in front of us too. Especially on these over here. Yeah. That was a really high mark. That's probably so high you couldn't even see the boat ramp. I wonder if they close this lake when it gets that high because of, I don't know, it's too high, it's too dangerous. I wonder if they do that. Yeah, it looks like it's too muddy to get out and stretch. I don't want to get into this mess. So yeah, you can see I put my hand in the water and it just disappears into this mud. It's really gross. Otherwise I'd get out, but I did stretch my legs over the kayak. I feel much better. And the water is nice and warm. It feels terrific. So, you see that water line right there? That's what I'm talking about. And you can see it all along these trees. Ooh, the bugs are bad out here. I'm getting eaten alive over here too. See the different colors? That's how high the water was. Over here too. That's crazy. Yeah, what a pretty area. It's almost Labor Day. I can't imagine this place during the Labor Day weekend. Just like everything else, every other lake, every other campground, every other park, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, this is really pretty. The leaves, the trees, some of the trees are almost starting to change color. I know it's too soon. It's only August 24th. Well, it's almost September. I bet this place is really pretty during the fall. Boy, the bugs are really bad. Should have put on some bug spray. Bug spray. Terrific. So stupid. Terrific bug spray. Why do we put on bug spray? Because it's terrific. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boats in view. This place is getting busy. It's almost 10:20. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. You guys have seen the gist of this place. I actually kayaked the vast majority of this lake. Surprised. I'm gonna catch this guy's waves here any minute here. We're gonna be rolling in. I need to cross the lake. Right there in front of us is the other boat ramp. So there's 2 boat ramps on this lake. I chose boat ramp B, and then there's boat ramp A. Then the lake goes quite a ways down there to our right in front of us there. I'm not going to go down there. But I do need to cross. Well, here comes some decent sized waves. I better turn into them. Yep. It's kind of fun. It's relaxing. Just a quick tip. I know you guys already know this, but I always wear a whistle around my neck, or it's in the pocket of this life preserver in case something happens. And this life preserver, the PFD, personal flotation device, is bright and green and reflective. And the kayak itself, Bessie, she's pretty colorful with bright green colors. So if you're gonna go across a big lake like this and you got lots of traffic, just, you know, you gotta make yourself visible. And it's pretty obvious what I look like out here. But a lot of times these guys don't see it because they're going so fast and they're looking off in a different direction. So you just have to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of others, and be respectful. I've never really had a close call. I think I did have a close call. It was on Merritt Reservoir. A guy came around the corner. That was one of my first videos. It's not his fault because I was kind of out in the middle. I wasn't close to the shore, and he came zipping around the corner. And he didn't almost hit me, but he was pretty darn close. And he created some pretty decent sized waves. And that kind of spooked me. That was when I first started doing this. There's a fish jumping out of the water in front of us. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. If you're a first-time kayaker, just be careful. Wear bright clothing. You know, obviously, wear a life jacket. That's the number one thing I always tell people. Wear a life jacket. Don't just throw it in the boat with you. Put it on. And just be aware of your surroundings, of what other people are doing. You know, be defensive, just like driving a car. So, you know, you put your seatbelt on, at least I hope you do. It's pretty useless without it on. And just be aware of other boaters. I can't tell you how many times I see other kayakers or other boaters that are not wearing their life vests. And I've actually said a couple of things a couple of times, and people kind of get upset. Alright, so look at that guy. So he came flying around that corner. Perfect example. I put my arms up. He saw me at the last second. You gotta be careful. Should he have done that around that corner so fast? Probably not. I don't know the exact rules of a lake on a jet ski, but boy, good thing I wasn't right here, huh? That would have been really bad. Really bad. Anyway, I have said a couple of things to some people in the past. You know, where's your life jacket? And they say, well, it's in the kayak, just didn't put it on. You know, just put it on, man. Come on. I don't care if you're a strong swimmer. Put it on. I think I can see the boat ramp in front of us, and to our right is the other boat ramp. This is boat ramp A, and there's actually a double boat ramp, a dueling boat ramp. If you're doing that correctly, one is out and one is in. Never seen that before. It's kind of a nice setup. But the one I put in is right, I think it's right in front of us through those trees. It's So yeah, this was great. This was Davis Creek Reservoir in South Loup, Nebraska. This is terrific. Wow, what a beautiful day. 1,140 acres. It's a pretty good size. I might do Sherman on this trip. I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow on the way home. I think tomorrow was supposed to be another nice, beautiful day. I hate to come all this way out here just to do one lake. But sometimes that's the only option. So let's see, is that the boat ramp? I think it is. I think it's kind of funny. I was talking about boat safety and that kid comes flying around that corner and got pretty darn close. What a perfect example. Well, there's the boat ramp, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. This was a nice big lake. The weather was perfect. Absolutely had a good time. So thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.